Number 13. The Guy with Heterochromia. In May 2016, a 20-year-old man named Makai Alante Lucky had a run-in with the law in North Carolina for speeding and driving a stolen vehicle. But despite his legal troubles, this arrest turned out to be a fortunate twist of fate for him. Makai's unique looks and mugshot caught the attention of the Twitter account called Mugshots, which scours police records for interesting photos. Soon, his captivating appearance, especially his square jaw and eyes with heterochromia, went viral, gaining him a lot of attention. The fashion world was so intrigued by him, and recently he signed with St. Clair Modeling Agency in New York. Despite having a troubled past with bookings for assault, breaking and entering, and resisting a public officer, his looks have taken center stage. Makai is 5'10" and has a 28-inch waist, making him a promising model. He made his debut on the Helmut Lang catwalk in 2018 and has already graced the cover of Arena on Plus and contributed to Corrine Rothfeld's CR fashion book. The founder of St. Clair Modeling, Demonte O'Brien, was drawn to Makai's standout traits and natural ease in front of the camera. Despite his newfound success, Makai is keeping a level head about it all. He admits that people often compliment him about his looks, but he remains humble and does not let it get to his head. He genuinely enjoys modeling and possesses a captivating walk without even having to practice. Currently living in Raleigh, North Carolina, Makai has a girlfriend named Tiona, and they have a 7-month-old daughter named Brooke. But he revealed that his relationship might be facing some challenges, as they are not getting together at the moment due to a recent disagreement. Personal struggles aside, Makai is staying focused on his promising new career in the fashion industry. Number 12. The Grinning Mugshot. In May 2018, in Marion County, Florida, 44-year-old Anjanette Marie Welk was involved in a car accident that resulted in the death of another woman and injuries to her daughter. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, Welk was driving under the influence when she crashed into a Hyundai Elantra, which was then sandwiched between Welk's sedan and a tractor-trailer. The driver of the Elantra, 18-year-old Cheyenne Kroll, suffered minor injuries, but her mother, 60-year-old Sandra Clarkson, who was a passenger in the car, sustained critical injuries and passed away a few days later. The truck driver involved in the accident was unharmed. After conducting blood alcohol tests, troopers found that Welk had a blood alcohol content of 0.172, which is more than twice the legal limit. She was then arrested at the scene and charged with DUI, as well as DUI with property damage and DUI with great bodily harm. The charges against Welk were later upgraded to DUI manslaughter following Clarkson's death, which carried mandatory prison time. What shocked many was Welk's demeanor in her mugshot, where she was seen flashing a wide smile. This picture of her smiling sparked outrage and disbelief among Clarkson's family members. They expressed their disgust and disappointment, feeling that Welk showed no remorse for her actions. Since the accident, Welk has taken a new mugshot without a smile, as she now faces the consequences of her actions. With Clarkson's passing, her family is relieved that Welk has been rearrested and may face more severe charges. Welk's attorney, Stacey Humans, described her as a good-hearted person, a wife, a mother, and a friend who is deeply devastated by what happened, contrary to what her first mugshot might suggest. Number 11. The Beauty Queen's Escape. In October 2008, Miss Teen, Louisiana, 18-year-old Lindsay Evans and 3 of her friends found themselves in trouble after attempting to dine and dash from a restaurant without paying a $46 bill. To make matters worse, Lindsay accidentally left behind her purse, which was later found by the restaurant manager. Inside the purse was Lindsay's identification, so the manager promptly called the police. Just as the police finished taking the manager's statement, Lindsay and her friends returned to the restaurant. The officers recognized Lindsay instantly from her driver's license photo, confirming her identity as the beauty queen she was. But the situation took a turn for the worse when the police discovered Xanax and a bag of marijuana in Lindsay's purse. She was arrested, but true to her personality, she was smiling in her mugshot as if she had done nothing wrong. She was caught red-handed, but she still cared about looking beautiful in her mugshot. Lindsay was charged with theft and possession. Her friend, Jennifer Martin, who was also part of the group, claimed they had intended to pay the bill with cash and debit cards, but they decided to leave due to the slow service. Lindsay's position as Miss Teen Louisiana came into question during this incident. She has a history of pageant success, having competed in the Miss Louisiana Teen USA pageant in 2007, where she was the runner-up. In 2008, she entered the pageant again and won the title. While she looked pleased with her mugshot, her friends looked disappointed and bored in their individual mugshots. Number 10. The Cute Mugshot Girl. In December 2014, Alyssa Bathrick, an 18-year-old woman from North Carolina, got famous as the Cute Mugshot Girl after her arrest on drug charges. She tweeted about her arrest and shared her mugshot, which quickly went viral, attracting thousands of shares. But just a little over 2 months after her initial arrest in 2015, Bathrick found herself behind bars again, this time on shoplifting charges in Raleigh. Her new booking photo, taken on January 26th, bore a strong resemblance to her now famous mugshot, featuring her distinctive dark eyebrows and long highlighted hair parted on the right. After Bathrick's previous mugshot got attention, Twitter users were eager to know the reason behind her arrest and complimented her on her looks, referring to her as the Xanax homie. Bathrick jokingly mentioned that she probably wouldn't have been caught if her ex-boyfriend had not told the authorities, but it seemed like she wasn't short of admirers, as many Twitter users expressed their admiration for her and even offered to replace her ex-boyfriend. She faced the consequences of her actions, but she definitely got a kick out of the fame she got. Number 9. Hot Mugshot Guy. Jeremy Meeks, a man from San Francisco, experienced a controversial journey where petty crimes, armed robbery, and violence were a regular part of life. His first encounter with the law came in 2002, when he received a 9-year prison sentence for a clash with a 16-year-old boy. But everything changed in the summer of 2014 after yet another arrest. On June 18, 2014, at the age of 30, Meeks was arrested along with 3 others for armed robbery in California. After standard procedure, the San Francisco police shared his mugshot on their social media platforms. To their surprise, the photo went viral, garnering over 100,000 likes, 26,000 comments, and more than 12,000 shares, quickly earning him the nickname Hot Mugshot Guy. Later, a judge handed down the verdict, sentencing him to 27 months in prison along with mandatory drug rehabilitation. In no time, Meeks became the center of attention in the fashion world. Even before his sentencing, rumors swirled about potential modeling opportunities with renowned brands like Givenchy and Prada. While still in prison, the Los Angeles-based modeling agency White Cross Management offered him a contract. From his prison in Nevada, he showed his determination to change his life and provide for his family upon release. He adopted a health and fitness regime, focusing on a nutritious diet and staying active with exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and burpees. The turning point came when Meeks finally walked free and reformed in March 2016. He thanked his family and followers on Instagram and talked about his excitement for the future. A year later, on February 12th, he made his debut in the fashion world, walking the runway at the Philippe Plein Fall-Winter 2017-2018 show in New York. His appearance captivated the internet, leaving everyone wondering if it was just a fleeting moment of fame or the beginning of a lucrative modeling career. At the start of 2013, Meeks revealed that he has exciting plans to share his life story with the world through a memoir. He announced that he will be collaborating with a ghostwriter to pen his autobiography, set to be released in October. During a recent interview at Los Angeles International Airport, Meeks teased his upcoming book and expressed his excitement about sharing his remarkable journey with readers. The viral sensation described the process of chronicling his life as surreal but thrilling. The heartthrob revealed that he was also keeping busy in the entertainment industry, with several movies on the horizon. He recently wrapped up filming a Christmas movie in Pennsylvania. Meeks even hinted at the possibility of turning his life story into a television show, although he prefers not to portray himself in the series. In 2019, Meeks opened up about his challenging upbringing, which included a mother struggling with heroin addiction and a father involved in violent crime. He shared that he faced numerous hardships, including surviving 5 gunshot wounds, which eventually led to his time behind bars before finding success as a model. Meeks has a son with Chloe Green, an heiress to Topshop, but recent rumors suggest that the couple has parted ways amid allegations of infidelity. Born during the crack cocaine epidemic that afflicted much of the US in the early 80s and early 90s, Meeks' life has been a roller coaster of struggles and triumphs, and now he is eager to share it with the world through his upcoming memoir. Number 8. The Grinning Shooter. On September 7, 2022, a chilling incident unfolded in Memphis when 19-year-old gunman Ezekiel Kelly embarked on a 20-hour shooting spree, leaving 4 people dead and 3 others injured. The violence sparked a manhunt to arrest the ruthless murderer. What made this already horrifying situation even more disturbing was Kelly's demeanor during his arrest. In his mugshot taken on the same day, Kelly looked unaffected, sporting a wide grin from ear to ear. This unsettling image quickly circulated online, leading netizens to label him as evil and as a psychopath, intensifying the nation grappling with yet another tragic mass shooting. The spree of violence came to an end when Kelly was finally captured at around 9:20 p.m. after he crashed his stolen vehicle during a high-speed chase that led him across state lines into Arkansas. A photo taken just after his arrest by reporter Joyce Peterson showed him still grinning broadly, further adding to the eerie and disturbing nature of the situation. According to reports, some of Kelly's heinous acts were even broadcast on social media. Fortunately, law enforcement acted swiftly, and the Memphis Police Department, in collaboration with the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, arrested Kelly without incident. Following the arrest, the MPD confirmed Kelly's custody through a tweet on September 8th. Now facing the consequences of his actions, Kelly has been charged with first-degree murder and is currently held without bail at the Shelby County Jail, awaiting further legal proceedings. Number 7. The bipolar crime. An incident took place in December 2017 in Westland, Michigan, when 22-year-old Justin J. Paul slit his mother Jeanette's throat at their family home. His disturbing mugshot captured the unsettling image of a man with a smile on his face and blood smeared across it, following his arrest on suspicion of stabbing his mother to death. After the tragic act, Paul tried to flee the scene, but his escape was short-lived, as a family member discovered the lifeless body of Jeanette in the house around 10:30 a.m. The authorities were notified, and the police arrested the young man shortly after. But the arrest was not without incident, as Paul tried to run away and was shot in the leg by the police before being taken into custody. Upon arrest, law enforcement found a knife tucked in the front pocket of his trousers. According to his father, Paul grapples with bipolar disorder and ADHD, but had no known issues with his mother before the tragic event unfolded. Although he denies any involvement in the killing, Paul has been charged with murder and is currently being held without bond. As of now, he remains in custody waiting for his sentence. Number 6. The Hot Mom. In July 2010, Megan McCullough, a 27-year-old mother of 4 medical assistant from Florida, unexpectedly found herself in the center of a viral internet sensation after she was arrested for DUI, resulting in her mugshot taken while wearing an orange jumpsuit. Fast forward 3 years, and her striking mugshot resurfaced on Reddit, quickly spreading across the internet. Social media went into a frenzy, with men crafting memes and expressing over-the-top declarations of love, marriage proposals, and inquiries about her modeling career. Despite the newfound fame, Megan was taken aback and bewildered by the attention, as she considers the picture to be terrible. In an interview, she shared the story behind the mugshot, revealing that she had been out drinking with a friend and reluctantly decided to drive home. She was drunk and had just been crying, so her focus was on the consequences of her actions rather than how she looked. Although Megan's fans passionately praise her beauty, she remains skeptical of their intentions and hopes to find a genuine relationship. Amid the admirers, she received gross messages from some, leading her to block numerous people on social media. Megan has come a long way since those days, working as a medical assistant and being dedicated to her role as a mother of her 2 daughters and 2 sons. Her kids are an essential part of her life and must be accepted as part of any relationship. Megan seeks a genuine connection and is picky about her potential partner. In her opinion, basing a relationship on a mugshot is odd, and she's not proud of the picture. But she recognizes her good looks, occasionally showcasing her sense of humor on Twitter, where she wrote about her dilemma of dressing for her kids' school functions as a hot mom. While Megan finds the sudden attention weird, she acknowledges that the past experiences, including the DUI arrest, have changed her perspective and served as a wake-up call. Now leading a different life, she focuses on her career, her kids, and her close relationship with her parents. Number 5. The Strange Crime. In December 2014, Andrea S. Espinoza, a 25-year-old woman from Meridian, Idaho, found herself in a peculiar situation. In the early hours of the day, around 3:45 a.m., a passerby noticed her walking along the road in Boise and stopped to check on her well-being. Unexpectedly, Espinoza got into the man's car and told him to drive, leaving the person unsure of what to do. Concerned for her safety, he decided to exit the vehicle and attempted to flag down a passing police car for assistance. But the situation took a bizarre turn as Espinoza moved into the driver's seat, seemingly trying to escape the scene. Luckily, a vigilant officer intervened, managing to open the car door and prevent her from driving away. Despite the officer's efforts to subdue her, Espinoza resorted to violence, punching the cop in the face and kneeing him in the thigh during the arrest. Eventually, she was placed inside a patrol car and taken into custody at the intersection of West Milan Street and South Orchard Street. Upon her arrival at Ada County Jail, she flashed a wide grin for her booking photo. But her actions resulted in serious charges, including 2 counts of felony assault or battery of an officer and misdemeanor charges of resisting or obstructing officers. During her interactions with the police, Espinoza's statements were reportedly unclear and incoherent, leaving law enforcement puzzled by her behavior. It's still unclear what led to her unusual actions and erratic behavior during the incident, but her grin only adds more confusion to her case. Number 4. The Arrest of a Happy Man. On March 31st, 2023, a fatal shooting of a 19-year-old autistic teen resulted in the arrest of a suspect captured on camera during his arrest. Jeremy Dole Navarro, a 20-year-old man, was taken into custody by the Ocala Police Department and charged with first-degree murder in the case of Theron Williams' death. The event occurred on January 27, 2022, when gunshots erupted near Hardee's on Northwest 6th Avenue in Ocala. Responding officers found Williams on Northwest 10th Street, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Rushed to the hospital, the young teen gave in to his injuries. Theron had been sitting outside on the front porch of an acquaintance's home, intending to use the nearby Hardee's public Wi-Fi. In a senseless act, shots were fired from the road, fatally hitting the innocent teen. It is crucial to note that Williams was autistic, had no prior criminal record, and was simply an innocent victim of the violence that unfolded. Following an exhaustive investigation spanning over a year, the Ocala Police Department succeeded in arresting the man believed to be responsible for the devastating crime. A video provided by the police department shows Navarro in handcuffs being escorted to a patrol car. In the footage, he can be seen smiling before being placed in the back seat. Chief Mike Balkan expressed his gratitude for the relentless dedication exhibited by the detectives throughout the 14-month investigation. Number 3. The Gang Chick. In October 2017, a captivating mugshot of a California gang member caught the attention of fans on Facebook, and some were even willing to pay her bail to get her out of jail. Marella Ponce, a 20-year-old member of the Tiny Rascal Gang, was arrested during a routine traffic stop in Fresno. The arrest took place on a Monday, and she was found in possession of a loaded stolen firearm while in the company of her infant and 2 other TRG gang members. As a result of the arrest, Ponce was facing 2 felony weapon charges. Another passenger in the vehicle was arrested for an unrelated felony. Both individuals were booked at Fresno County Jail, but it was Ponce's striking appearance that sent her mugshot viral, attracting over 3,500 shares on Facebook in just 2 days. Many fans could not help but admire her good looks, with some even expressing affectionate comments. One commenter wrote that the only crime she committed was stealing his heart. Others took their admiration a step further, offering to pay her $100,000 bail to secure her release. Some declared their readiness to bail out this hot gangster chick, and others asked for the exact amount to contribute towards her release. Number 2. Prison Bae. In 2018, 22-year-old Nyla Murrell French was arrested for a gas station altercation where she stabbed another woman in the neck. She is serving a 7-year prison sentence in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and has become an internet sensation, earning the title of Prison Bae Pinup. Her mugshot captured the attention of social media users, and thousands of comments flooded in from men promising to send her money and even break her out of jail. In a recent post, she was even seen in prison-issued grey sweats, sitting cross-legged with a cute smirk, attracting over 10,000 likes and numerous adoring comments. Her online admirers had been showering her with digital marriage proposals and others of financial support. Some expressed their willingness to spend their savings on her bond to secure her release. Nyla's popularity took off after she was sentenced in April 2019 for stabbing another teenage girl during a fight at a gas station in St. Paul, which resulted in the victim being hospitalized for serious injuries. Despite amassing 9 theft charges shortly after the incident, Nyla tearfully apologized during her sentencing, claiming it was a mistake. Now, with her newfound fame, she has expressed gratitude to her supporters on Facebook, thanking them for their kind remarks and providing her prison money wiring information. Number 1. UK's own Jeremy Meeks. In January 2022, a 31-year-old British fugitive named Jonathan Cahill gained attention as the UK's version of the famous hot felon Jeremy Meeks. Police issued a mugshot of Cahill to help find him since he was wanted on prison recall for breaching the terms of his release. But what followed was an unexpected surge of comments, mainly from women hoping to find him before the police did, because they could not get over how handsome he was. The post received over 7,000 comments from admirers, expressing their infatuation with the fugitive. Many women playfully offered him a place to hide, or even a pair of handcuffs. Some compared him to Jeremy Meeks, who gained fame for his attractive mugshot in the United States. Others humorously questioned whether his crime was breaking hearts or houses. Despite the playful and flirtatious comments, not everyone was impressed. Some individuals advised admirers to aim higher in their choice of romantic interests. Police described him to be around 6 feet tall with a medium build. In February 2022, just a month after his mugshot went viral, West Yorkshire police took Cahill into custody. Which of these mugshots did you find the hottest? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Bad Badger.